Good morning to you. Happy Wednesday. Happy Walk and Talk Wednesday. Peace and love. Thumbs up at A-OK, Cowabunga, and rock and roll. And guess what we got for you today? The idea of distinguishing between the signal and the noise. Noise. What is noise? Well, it's loud sounds, right? Noise is very interesting because music could be considered noise if it's super loud and it's just kind of in disarray, chaos. But when it's collected in a really nice, organized way, it can be very pleasing to the ears, and it turns into music, a symphony of harmonic sounds and beautiful sounds. So it's interesting when you think about noise that way, right? Noise could also be just distractions. Distraction with everything that's going on in the world, removing you away from the focus of what you are really trying to get accomplished or achieve or move the ball forward in a positive direction, let's say. Interesting, right? I see that as sort of noise. And there's a lot of distractions in life. Maybe the baby's crying. It's kind of a distraction, but you also have to focus on meeting that baby's needs, whatever it is. So there's a fine line between distinguishing between the signal and the noise. What's really important and what can just, well, I can do that later. It's not like I have to figure this out right now because it's a life or death situation, or because this project needs to get done in order to move the ball forward for the next group or team to work on so that we can build, the Eiffel Tower, something along those lines. So distinguishing between the signal and the noise. And the reason why I'm going over this today is because I'm out here walking through the woods like I like to do, or go on a run. This is actually my cool down from a run. It's extremely foggy out here today. You might not be able to see it so much through the camera, but as you can see, there's definitely a haze out there. And sometimes we have to work our way through the fog, through the thickness, through the distractions or noise in order to get to the real goal, the real important thing that we should be focusing our time and energy on. And so for me, when I'm working out, I have to get past the mental noise and the mental chatter and distraction that's going on in my head, like, oh man, your calf is really bothering you, you should stop. Or you don't have to go that extra half mile, no one's gonna know. That's just mental noise, mental chatter. And kind of pushing through that because I know my goal is to hit 3 miles. Or I have to go around this detour because the road is blocked off because there's a bunch of trees down or something along those lines, or there's an accident. And how can I get to my goal in one piece, happy and healthy and in a good mental state? And so it's distinguishing between the signal and the noise. What's really important and what really isn't. It's just more of a distraction. So there's good things to think about here. Working your way through the fog, through the distractions, the craziness of the world, focusing on sort of the end goal or what you are really looking to achieve, whether that's raising a great family, whether that's becoming the best husband, the best father, the best coach, the best role model, business leader, whatever it is. Working through all of that distraction and noise for what's most important for yourself and for all those around you. So that's what I got for us today. Peace and love. Thumbs up at A-OK, Cowabunga, and rock and roll. And we'll see you next time for another Walk and Talk Wednesday next week.